Yes, let us talk about Indian music today. Boys and girls, welcome to Statecraft. So, Indian music is one of the oldest traditions of the world. We have established proof for this, like the rock paintings of Uttarakhand show group of people dancing together along with musical instruments. We have also found musical instruments in Indus Valley civilization, which include bird flute made of clay. Following this rich tradition, Sarangadeva in his book Sangeet Ratnakara quotes Geetam, Vadyam, Tatha Nrityam, Trayam Sangeetam Uchayate, which means Indian music, which he calls Sangeet, is the combination of vocal, instrumental, and dance elements. So we can conclude that Indian music is just not a tradition, it is a evolution along the humanity of India. So let us continue the study and discuss about the evolution of Indian music, which has evolved over thousands of years, reflecting cultural, religious, and social changes. It begins in the prehistoric period, where evidence from Bhimbetka cave paintings suggests that existence of music and dance in primitive societies. During the Indus civilization, musical instruments like flute and harp-like instruments indicate a developed musical culture. In the Vedic period, music became closely associated with the religion. The Samveda laid the foundation of Indian music and concepts like Nada Brahma emerged. Nada Brahma is the cosmic sound that led the creation of universe, which is Om. Music in the period was classified into Marg, that is sacred or ritualistic music, and Desi Sangeet, which was created by the people for entertainment. In the post-Vedic period, music flourished in society and courts. Figures like Amrapali highlight its cultural importance. During the Mauryan period, music was widely practiced with references to singers and musicians in the texts like Arthashastra, where Gayana and Vadaka were mentioned as performers who paid taxes for performing. In the post-Mauryan period, we see cultural exchanges due to foreign invasions, which led to the influence of Indian music. The evidences are seen in Bhaja caves and Hathigumpha inscriptions. Music was linked to the religion and royal courts. Music was highly linked to Buddhism and Jainism in this period. Also, deep in southern India, Sangam literature also showed the evidence of music. The Gupta period stands as the golden age where music reached its creative peak. From Samudragupta playing Veena to the foundational treatises of Bharata Muni and Matanga Muni, this era systemized the very soul of Indian classical music. The scholars unified north and southern traditions, birthing the concept of the raga and cementing a musical legacy that resonates through the centuries. During the early medieval period, music was supported by dynasties like Chola, Rashtrakutas, where music was closely linked to the temple culture and dance. The dances and music was depicted on temples like Chidambaram and Brihadishwara temple. Continuing, the Delhi Sultanate introduced Persian influences in Indian music and new instruments like tabla and sitar. Amir Khusro played key role in blending Indian and Persian styles. The Bhakti and Sufi movements emphasized devotional music such as bhajans and qawwalis, making music a medium of spiritual expression. In the Mughal period, music received royal patronage, especially under Akbar. Forms like Drupad and Khayal developed with musicians like Tanser. In modern period, Indian music evolved further through fusion with Western styles, leading to film music and global collaborations. Thus, Indian music has evolved from sacred chants to a diverse and global art form. Let us move ahead and study about different categories of Indian music, starting from classical music. Indian classical music is divided into two major traditions, the Persian-influenced Hindustani style of North and the purely indigenous Carnatic system of South. While both are governed by strict rules of raga and tala, they differ in their approach to performance and structure. Hindustani music places a heavy emphasis on improvisation through forms like graceful khayal and ancient spiritual drupad. In contrast, Carnatic music is more composition based, focusing on devotional structures and complex rhythmic patterns found in the Kriti and Varnam. Moving ahead to Indian folk music, which is a regional, community based oral tradition that reflects the diverse culture, festivals, and harvesting rituals of the land. So, we have discussed Indian folk dances, which is almost similar to folk music of India. Let us move ahead and explore about the semi-classical music, a lighter form of classical tradition. It is based on ragas but allows more freedom and emotional expression. The focus is on feelings, lyrics, and storytelling rather than the strict rules. Popular forms include tumri, dadra, ghazal, kajri, and tappa. This style beautifully expresses love, devotion, and human emotions in a simple and engaging way. The tumri is key form that focuses on bhava or expressive singing, capturing the delicate nuances of love and longing. Ghazals, on other hand, offer a more philosophical and poetic approach, blending lyrical beauty with themes of romance and deep thought. Unique styles like tappa bring energy through fast ornamental passages, while kajri celebrates the rhythm of rainy season. Ultimately, these forms like dadra bridge the gap between the tradition and popular appeal by making the soul of classical music more accessible. Moving ahead, let us have a look at the Gharana system of Hindustani classical music, which refers to musical lineages or schools in Hindustani classical music. It is based on the Guru Shishya tradition, where knowledge is passed from teacher to student. Each Gharana has its own style and techniques with specialized ragas. Some of the major include Gwalior Gharana, which is the oldest school, focusing on pure structured alap. Kirana Gharana, founded by Abdul Karim Khan, emphasizes melody, slow elaboration, and khayal. There is also Jaipur Atrauli Gharana, founded by Aladia Khan, known for complex ragas and composition. Also, there is Patiala Gharana, highlighting tans, layakari, and expressive forms like tumri and ghazal. So guys, here I have given a comparison between Hindustani and Carnatic music. You can have a look at it. Now let us continue the discussion and talk about important books of Indian music. The first one being Natya Shastra of Bharata Muni, that introduces the core concepts like Swara, Raga, Tala and Rasa, which is the foundation of Indian music, dance and drama. Secondly, Brihadesi of Matanga Muni, which is the first to define the concept of raga and distinguish between classical, that is Marg music, and Desi music. Thirdly, we have Sangeet Ratnakara of Sarangadeva, a key text bridging Hindustani and Carnatic music, explaining Swara, Raga and Tala. Also, we have Sangeeta Makaranda by Narada, which classifies ragas and explains key musical elements connecting different musical eras. We have Sangeet Sudhakar by Naresh Haripal, which is a medieval text that discusses both major traditions of Indian classical music. Also, we have Chatura Dandi Prakashika by Venkatamaki that introduces Melkarta system of 72 ragas. Boys and girls, here I have given the list of important musicians of Indian music. Have a look at it. Now let us have a look at list of Indian musical instruments. There are 4 string instruments called as Tatavadya that produce sounds by vibrating strings like sitar, veena, etc. Then there is Avanada Vadya, that are percussion instruments that produce sound by striking or beating like tabala, mridangam, dhol, etc. Also there are wind instruments called as Sushira Vadya that produce sound by blowing air like flute. Then there are Ghanavadya, that are solid self-sounding instruments which include Manjira, Kartal and others. So different instruments are used for Hindustani and Carnatic music. Here I have given the list. You can go through it. Now let us move ahead and study about a current affairs recently in news. UNESCO designated Gwalior as Creative City of Music, recognizing its rich musical heritage. The Gwalior Gharana is one of the oldest Khayal schools, known for clarity, simplicity and strict raga purity. Tansen, a key figure from Gwalior, contributed significantly to Drupad and raga development. Events like Tansen Samaroh and 2023 Guinness World Record for 1300 tabla players highlights its ongoing cultural prominence. Let us move ahead and talk about other current affairs, where India achieved major wins in 66 Grammy Awards with Zakir Hussain, Shankar Mahadevan, and Rakesh Chaurasia earning global recognition. So, a 15-episode Akashwani series promoting Hindustani and Carnatic music among youth was held in 2025 with the name Har Kant Mein Bharat. The 67th Akashwani Sangeet Sammelan was a nationwide music festival showcasing top artists across 24 cities, continuing a legacy since 1954. So, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Let us meet again with another interesting topic. Do comment and let me know which is your favorite musical style. Also, join our Telegram channel for more such information, and please like and subscribe Statecraft for more such informative videos. Thank you again.